Hi, this is Ellie with Full Moonlight Tarot 20. And as I was showing the pre-shuffle, all these cards were falling out. And this is actually the third time I'm attempting to record this video. So unfortunately, you can't see me shuffling the cards. This is very much a work, job, career, monetary, stability, abundance reading. The Eight of Pentacles talks about something you're doing, an occupation, a job, a career, even a hobby, but it's something that you're really, really good at, and that is, it's taking most of your focus at this time. This is very time consuming, but it's almost like you're considered an expert in your field, whatever it is you're doing. And with the Seven of Pentacles, there is something you're investing in, whether this is a new job, whether this is a new business that you're starting, whether you've invested some money and now you're kind of waiting to see the results. The Seven of Pentacles is very much an energy of seeds that you have planted and now you're waiting for them to grow. And sometimes this can be a bit of an impatient energy. Maybe sometimes you might be wondering, are my seeds going to sprout? Is whatever I've invested all this time and energy into finally going to take off for me? And with the Ace of Pentacles beside that, I would say that the abundance and stability that you're looking for is right around the corner. The Ace of Pentacles is very much a card of firm financial foundations, stability in your relationships, new beginnings. Aces are always about new beginnings. So new beginnings that are very fruitful are right around the corner for you. Now with the Four of Pentacles, you tend to kind of be a little stingy in your life. That's very much a miser energy. This is someone that is not very generous with the people around them. This is someone who holds on to every nickel, every penny. And maybe this comes from the fact that you've had a tough upbringing. Maybe you've lived in poverty. Maybe you've had some tough times in the past financially, and now you're really worried about spending your money. But as with everything in life, you get what you give. This is like the law of attraction, the law of the universe. Money is energy. Everything in life is energy. And as money comes in, money is going to have to go. And that is to keep the energy flowing. If you're clinging on to what you have, you're giving the universe a sign that you're worried about not getting any more. So you're putting up an abundance block. How are you going to attract anything in when you're closed off to it coming in? When you're being a miser, when you're clinging on to what you have because you're afraid of losing it, you're putting up a block to new things coming in. If you want to get, you have to give, right? So this is kind of what the universe is telling you with that card. Now the Ten of Wands, you're putting too much of your energy into one thing and you're overworking yourself. So I feel like you're so worried about your finances and your stability and whatever it is that you're starting. If you're trying to start a business, for instance, you are putting way too much time and effort into this to be the result that other areas in your life have kind of fallen on the wayside. Your life is very, very unbalanced, very imbalanced, and you're feeling stressed about it. And your body will always feel stressed when you have an imbalance going on. So instead of just focusing so much on work and whatever else it is you're doing, try to set some time for yourself to relax, to go have some fun, to spend some time with family and friends. Don't just focus all your time and energy on one thing, and you're going to get to the point where you're going to burn out. And that's what this card warns you about. Now, the Two of Cups is literally the only cup card in the whole spread. And we also have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, which is the only major arcana in that whole spread. Now, what that tells me, the Two of Cups, it doesn't give me the romantic vibes here, but this can be a business partnership. So if you feel overwhelmed with what you're going on, maybe you need to lean on somebody else to help you. Spirit wants you to try to find someone, or if you're working with a colleague at work and you've been feeling like you've been pulling the heavier workload, try to delegate some of that workload onto someone else and have them help you, right? That's what this energy gives me. This, to me, has nothing to do with romance, because I have to read this card with all the other cards that are in the spread. And the Hierophant here tells me that I feel like whatever it is you're doing, even if it feels very material centered, right? If this is all, if you're very focused on your abundance and you're very focused on what you want to build for your future, try to include spirit in this. Try to ask spirit for help. But the Hierophant can also talk about institutions, like religious institutions, and having a mentor. I wonder if maybe you're going to be a mentor for someone else with what you're doing. But I feel like whatever it is you're doing, give it your focus, give it your 100% attention. But be grateful for what you have, and work with spirit, work with the energy, work with, ask spirit to help you when you feel overwhelmed or when you can't see how you can create more of a work-life balance. Ask spirit to help you, and be more conscious of how spirit helps you every day, because your spirit team is always around you. They're giving you signs, they're whispering in your ear. You might just not be open and willing to listen, especially if you're very materially focused at this time. Excuse me, something going on with my throat chakra. Spirit wants to be included in your life. And if you're here listening to a tarot reading, I feel like you're already pretty tuned in to your spirit team, or you wouldn't be attracted to this kind of content. So when you're focused on your everyday life at work, try to include spirit in your thoughts, be grateful for the job you have. Be grateful for your talents. Be grateful for the people that are coming in to help you. Be grateful for your spirit team support. Try to incorporate spirit more into your daily routine, into your daily life. Talk to your spirit team. That's kind of the message I'm getting out of this. But I feel like there is a lot of financial stability coming for you. Like it's right around the corner for you. But try to create more of a work-life balance, and don't try to cling on to your material possessions too much. Honestly, at the end of the day, when we cross over to the other side at the end of our life, you can't take any of that with you. What are you going to have a whole ton of it here for, right? Money is here so we can live comfortably, so we can have a good time. If your money is just sitting in your bank account and you're afraid to spend it, who is it doing any good for, right? Try to have fun. Live life to the fullest. That's what I got for you today, guys. Love and light. We'll talk again soon.